Because the greeting so much, we're gonna skip that part. Hey, what's up you guys, my name is Joshua Kyle Jonathan and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I've been contemplating on doing this for a very long time. These are things that irritate me so much that I consider them to be sin. Why is there a car in front of my house? No one comes to visit me. So the first thing that I consider to be a sin is when people don't use their indicator. That little gadget right next to the wheel. Click it on and it goes. You know you're gonna go that way. Why don't you just click it? Next one is with people, they can't stick to accent. They start talking and all of a sudden they just switch back to the South African accent. And when they do that, then you know they're fake. If you're gonna steal, commit to it. So we were at the service and this guy was standing there and he was like, Lord bless this area, Lord bless the youngsters, Lord bless everybody in this area, Lord bless everyone inside this building and the people in Sarepta. Why? So I have this relationship with my bed that I take very seriously, and I'm sure most people my age would, where my bed is my bed and not somebody else's bed. You can sleep on my bed, but don't sleep inside my bed because that's where I sleep. Every person that's interested in photography knows that you don't put Instagram filters on raw images. You don't. Now there's helicopters. While I was at campus, I was sitting in one of our classes and this girl put her toes on my butt and decided to scratch my butt with her toes. I posted an image of her casually just chilling with her toes on my seat, and then she sent me a message back on Facebook saying, if you told me on the spot, if you reprimanded me, I would have taken my feet off and I would have apologized to you. Why should I have to reprimand you? I know you coming, boss. So I don't know if this happens anywhere else in the world, but in Cape Town or South Africa, it's quite abundant for people to do. But people do this thing where they pull up their mucus back up instead of blowing their nose out. It becomes annoying and very disgusting. The bathroom is probably not that far. Another one. So I know for sure this next one only exists in Cape Town. This group is very, very common in Cape. This is the Kham community. This group inside Cape Town is a group that annoys me hell of a lot. They don't have manners and doesn't know when to shut up basically. The term Kham to me is when you over exaggerate the colored culture. They're gonna be like, nah man, I'm gonna do what I want and I'm gonna be me, I'm gonna be unique. So in the Kham community, everyone dresses the same. The irony of that is there would be like 5 girls that would wear the same Mr. Price top. On every single Mr. Price top there would be something like, I'm not a follower, I'm a leader, but they're all wearing the exact same thing. And then inside the Kham community, they don't know what volume limits are. They just speak out loud and they would stand less than a meter apart and they would shout to each other. In the Kham community, they don't know what these are. They have them, but they use them for church, and when their parents are talking to them, they use this thing. They just play it out loud, no matter where they are, in the toilet, in a mall, in home affairs. They will play this thing as loud as they can. They will wear bright neon clothing and Lord knows where they find it. Like if you are working out, cool, but don't wear neon clothing if you are not a police officer, a traffic officer, or any law official, because why would you wear neon clothing? So this next one is quite simple and I don't think I even have to give an example about it, but people that wear different color shoelaces on shoes, to fix this thing because it's irritating me. But anyway, a problem I have a lot when I get into a bus is always people taking 2 seats instead of taking 1 seat, and they're not paying for the 2 seats, they're just paying for that 1 seat, and then I end up sitting uncomfortably when the bus gets full. So if you've been on a Golden Arrow bus, you know that there are 3 seats and then there are 2 seats. The people that like to take 2 seats on a bus, why don't you just sit on the 2 sides? But no, they won't. They will take 2 seats and leave the 1 behind, and then I have to sit uncomfortably on this one. Golden Arrow, fix your prices. Because why must I sit with 10 cents and 20 cents in my bag because you decide to make your price 13 Rand, 20 cents or 13 rand 30 cents. Why can't you just make it 13 rand or 14 rand once off? And then when I go to any type of store, I have to be like, okay, 1 rand, 2 rand, 3 rand. Next one. People who are older than me immediately just assume that I should give respect out to them, no matter how rude they are to me or how much they're taking advantage of me. And it doesn't matter how much older, 1 year or 20 years or 30 years. And that's where my sin comes in. In that situation, we all have legs and we all have arms. Why can't we just do what we need to do and not outsource work to anyone else because they're younger and therefore inferior to you? Because if you are liquor, I'm liquor, then we easy, we cool. Unless they are seriously incapable of doing something, then I will step in, but don't assume you have control over me because you live longer on this earth. I can't take it when someone doesn't know that they have a brain that they can use. For example, people that don't know that they have the ability to use logic, because you're causing stress on everyone else and you're causing everyone else to be mean to you because you are just being plain stupid. This next one, a lot of people complain about. It's when you get left on dead. I'm one of those people that I can't not reply to you, and if I don't reply to you, that means you're annoying me. When you're having a conversation with someone and the message you send them is a message that can be replied to, then you reply, even if it's with a or with a cool. Why am I talking to you when all you do is just... This next one goes hand in hand. It's when people don't know how to look after themselves. There's a difference in not caring what everyone else thinks, and then there's a difference when you don't look after yourself. It shows. So you get those people that post really ugly images of themselves, and then you get people that overcompensate for that and they over-edit their images. They look nothing like themselves at all. Make it easy for yourself and try and be as natural as you can, but not as homeless as you can. Like this jersey. But then again, the homeless in Cape Town dress better than I do. I hope I didn't really offend anyone in this video. It's all for jokes, but take some of it seriously. Maybe I shall do this again and more often. And I hope it has been entertaining. Be liquor, like and subscribe. Stop driving!